Hello guys, welcome to the channel Code Boot. In this video, we are going to discuss about Android application workflow works, like from the initial stage when you write the code to the deploy step where you deploy your application on the Play Store. So what steps we have to follow through this journey. So the very first is, I guess, let me check if I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, okay. So the very first step is the mm, time when you write your source code. So it can be your Java or Kotlin source code, where you have written all the logics and application steps. Now there is the next step is which is Kotlin compiler, or can be Java compiler as well. If you have written the code in Java, then it will be Java compiler. Otherwise, it will be Kotlin compiler if it is written in Kotlin. So I'm also giving you the CLI commands as well, so it can be helpful for you as well. So this is Java C, and here I guess it's Kotlin C. Yeah. So this is a step. Basically, it's compiler, so it converts your source code into the bytecode. If we are making an application in Java or Kotlin, so what exactly is this bytecode? It's a platform independent language, so it converts the code so that you can run this code in any machines. So this is a bytecode where basically it's generally have class files. It converts your source code, your complete entire code into the dot class files. So the next step is it's a DEX compiler, which is uh, Dalvik executable files. Dalvik executable compiler here. Sorry, not basically this compiler converts your bytecode dot class files into the uh, Dalvik executable files. So the Android app basically generally don't take your bytecode directly. It take the dex files. So why we are converting these dex files? Because we have to process all the Kotlin like XML files. Sorry, not Kotlin. XML files, your all the drawable files, processing all the whatever the UI logic you have written. So that's why we have to write the we have to convert this into the dex files. Now uh, here is a step. Your dex compiler convert the bytecode into the dex files. So it converts like let's say I have one class dot dex, let class 2 dot dex, and so on and so forth. So it works like that. Now there is a step, it's resource processing. The step I was talking about, this here it will convert all your XML files, your drawable logic, whatever logic you have written, whatever UI logic you have written, it process all the things. EEP2 is a CLI command you can use if you are using, if you are want to work through the CLI, you can use this command. The next step is so basically from till here we have convert the source code into the bytecode through the compiler, and also through the DX compiler we have also already converted the files as well here, and we have also processed the XML files here in the resource processing step. The next one is optimizer, or we can say it's shrinker as well, because also it shrinks our code. I'm come to the point. Let me write first. It's ProGuard or RB as well. So what exactly this is? Yeah. So what exactly is ProGuard? It comes at the steps of release builds when you are building your applications. So what exactly is ProGuard? So ProGuard is a tool provided by the Android application, Android Studio. So basically, it removes your unnecessary code and and you shrink your code, make your app smaller. And also one important thing about ProGuard is it encrypts your application. So the anyone who wants to try to you know find out the logic behind your application, if anyone tries to do this unethically, so it will be become quite difficult for them, because it converts your code. It basically makes encrypt your application, so that reverse engineering could be would be definitely become impossible. I mean, yeah, if there is some guy who can do that, yeah, that's also possible. So that's a step. Now here is a step. The your APK is ready. uh, APK is, I will say, partially ready, not the complete. uh, Partially ready in, or I can say it's is ready, but not for the deployment, not for the deployment. Now what does it mean? What exactly is APK? So it's a Android package kit. You can't, basically it builds or bundles all your code, your logics into the one APK, whichever you put onto the Google Play Store, from which the user will install this APK into their systems, into their mobile applications basically. So why am I saying this is partially ready? I mean, not for, it is not still ready for the deployment, because there is some steps you have to follow. I mean, your main logic is done. You have converted all your source code, converted all the XML files, you have converted, processed all the XML files, you have converted all the codes and the logic. But your APK is ready, but there is some steps you have to follow before putting your application on the Play Store. The very first is step is APK signing. Now what exactly is APK signing? And it's very interesting and very important as well. So APK signing is something, let's say, uh, I have developed one application. I have written all the logics. Maybe I have copied some of the libraries from other sources as well, but I have developed the whole application. So now this is the step. This is the time I'm going to deploy my application on the Play Store. But how the Play Store will identify it's me? I mean, the next time, obviously, in my application, there will be definitely going to be updates. So how they are going to detect me? So it's a basically a agreement with me as a developer to the Android Studio, that yeah, this application is completely developed by me. And in future, if any updates will become, it will be definitely going to be by my side, not from other guy. It will be purely from my side. But obviously they have to figure out, they have to authenticate you, that this is only you, not the other guy. So how they are going to authenticate you? So they will give you one, you can say, a private key, where when the APK signing is going to be happen, so they will give you one private key. So the next time when you are going to publish any of your important updates, notification to the application, so they will ask you about your private key. So you have to give your private key, and they will identify yourself on the basis of that private key. So yeah, that's how this APK signing work. Though after the agreement is done, you have written some kind of you know technical sign, you can say. So after this, you have to do one more step, which is zip align optimization. Let me write this. Yeah, so the next is zip align optimization. Now what exactly is zip align optimization? Basically it aligns your uncompressed data. Obviously you have one big application, you have bunches of multiple big files and all. So basically it's going to improve your runtime memory at the time of production. So it checks whatever data you are putting, whatever thing you are going to do in your application. So it checks all the things, it aligns whatever data you are using. It will going to check that whether the data is going to store particularly in the system or not, or all the things are going fine with the data or not. So it's going to check that. After doing this, we have one final APK ready, which we are going to deploy on the Google Play Store. Now you can install that APK and you can upload it on Google Play Store. If you don't have any account on Google Play Store, you have to make, but I guess with your mail ID, anyone can make the account on the Google Play Store, but you have to give some amount of money to them, so that it's I guess it's a one time investment. You have to give only one time, so that the lifetime you can deploy any of your Android applications onto the Play Store, and you can earn money if it is something valuable to the society or something like that. So yeah, that's the complete workflow of the Android application you have to follow. And I guess it's quite complete. I've read about this. I've prepared by myself this complete workflow. I don't think so I have missed anything. In case I have missed something important, you can drop me in the comments, and we'll see. I'll update the video according to that. So yeah, that's it from my side. See you in the next one.